In the early stages of our lives, many of us have been programmed to stay in shadows, not to be too loud, not to be too different, not too unique. And this often convinces us that our invisibility is a form of safety. Meanwhile, that is not the reality. The shadows we choose are the chains holding us back. Our fear of not being seen is not just about public speaking or just the spotlight. It is deep. It is a silent voice that whispers, what will people think? What will people say? I'm not too sure. What if I'm not right? Self-imposed limitation we set on ourselves, of thinking we are not enough, of even doubting our own brilliance. But the truth is, every time we hold ourselves back, we are robbing the world of our unique voice, of our unique perspective, of our unique initiative and creativity. And let's talk about great innovators, great leaders, artists who dared to speak, not because they were not afraid, but their voice were more important than their fears. How often have you heard back from sharing ideas, from sharing creativity? Sometimes I tell myself I don't even want to post my content because I don't know what people will think about me. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the fear of being seen, and I'm going to be sharing with you realistic moments of how we actually fear, how indirectly we have become victims of fear of being seen. If this is a content that relates to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this is your first time of joining, welcome to my channel. My name is Okoyemi. So now let us identify what are actually the causes of this fear of being seen. Sometimes I think I'm an introvert or I'm kind of reserved, but in all honesty, that is not entirely true. I am an introvert, I'm reserved, but most times I'm also scared of being seen. I'm scared that what would people say about me? What will people perceive me as? If you're watching this, these are the signs that you might have a fear of being seen. The first thing is if you're actually scared of public speaking, like you just want to stay behind the scene. I remember there are sometimes you just think, I can actually do what the person is doing, but I don't want to. Or you have this fear of sharing your ideas or your opinions in public, like you rather keep things to yourself and just think in your head. Most times this fear of being seen is also related to the heart of overthinking, like over processing an action before taking any particular step. Instead of shining as light, we stay in our shadows. Another thing is sometimes we try to dim our own lights because of our friends, because we don't want to inconvenience our friends, or we don't want to overshadow our friends. I've been in this situation in a time in my life, I feel like I was doing too much, like I was too loud, and my colleagues, in terms of our capacity, like they are actually lower than me. So this time I try my best to like dim my own light and try to be in their level. But sincerity, this is very wrong. You know what? You don't have to dim your light because you're making others comfortable. Even the Bible says, let your light shine so forth, because the more you dim your light, the more you rob the world of your unique perspective. Imagine all these innovators, actors try to dim their light because of their friends. They would not be there today for you to look up to. You will not even be able to read about them. So this is just like an encouragement for every one of us. I don't know what kind of actions you want to do. Maybe you want to start creating a content and you're actually skeptical. I'm not too sure if I want to. You just started. The other truth is no one cares, but no one actually cares. This is the hard reality that none of us want to get into. No one really care about what you're doing or what you're not doing. They just want to live their own life as you are trying to live your own life. Like everybody just try to hustle. In that sense, of course, doing something can make people gossip about you, can make people say some things about you, but they will move on as long as you continue and you're on the right track. You need to just kick-start whatsoever thing you're doing. You need to connect yourself. If you want to write a book, you just need to start somewhere. Publish that book, write that book, post that content, post that picture. put that thing online. Let me share with you another story of mine. So recently I've been involved in photography, and it's just a kind of hobby that I ventured into, but now I'm trying to monetize it. Before I started, I was very skeptical because the kind of environment that is not just the black, like it's not just my kind of people that are there. So we have different people, we have the Spanish, we have British, a lot of them in church. And now, as someone that is more like an introvert coming out there to say taking pictures can be very draining. So there was this day I was very reluctant to start. My friends, my husband keep pushing me that, Okoyemi, you can do this, but the fear of being seen keep holding me back. I couldn't do. I'm sharing this because I want you to understand that we are in this state, like we've all been there before. We are always scared, but the best thing for you to do is to take the first step, is to take the first action. Just stand up, just do it. Don't overthink it. And this will lead me to how you can overcome the fear of being seen. The first thing is recognize your fear. First thing is recognize what exactly is your fear. The fact that you're an introvert does not mean you can't just come out and do this thing. What exactly is your fear? Recognize it, identify it. After you've recognized the reason for your fear, the next thing for you to do is walk in discomfort. Okay, so when I was into this photography session, there was this particular Sunday, and I was just very reluctant. I was not in the mood. Like, I don't just want to do it, but I needed to do it. So what I need to do is to walk in discomfort. I stood up irrespective. I just said, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to take the picture. I'm just going to smile. When it is not comfortable, most of us, we like to stay in our comfort zone. And our comfort zone is actually what is holding us back. Our comfort zone is what is pulling us back, is what is making us stay in our shadows. You need to step out of your comfort zone. And while you are doing this, don't overthink it or don't overanalyze it. This is one thing that kills us with introverts. We overthink, we overanalyze, we do what if, when, why, where, how. Don't overthink it. Just do it. And the next point I'll be talking about is embrace your mistake. You know, it's only in Nollywoods and Bollywoods and Hollywoods that we have people going out the stage for the first time and becoming patrons. Shout out to the movie creators. It is only in movies that you come out the first time and you expect this perfection. And somebody is stepping up for the first time to sing ever, and the person is singing brilliantly. Oh, that's huge. If that is your case, brilliant. But that is never all the cases. The first time you go there, you will make mistakes. And the second time you will do the work, then you will get it right. But you need to learn how to embrace it. Grow in it. I remember the second time I was taking the pictures in church. Like 80% of the pictures I took were blur. And at this time, people were expected to get their pictures. It felt like I killed somebody because it was devastating. How do you communicate that I'm sorry the pictures I took the other time were blur? Like, but what I'm trying to say is you're going to make mistakes. But you learn to embrace it, you learn to grow in it, you learn to move on. Another thing is embrace feedback, welcome all the feedback and the criticism, embrace it. This is the way you can grow. This is the way you can get better. This is the way I can get better. You need to embrace it, you need to seek for feedback, you need to hear them out. But don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in their criticism because they will criticize you. You know, if you're a football fan, you realize that when you're on the field and you see Ronaldo and he's not playing well, you be like, oh, he should have kicked the ball. Oh, he should have done that. Meanwhile, you can't even run 1 kilometer. You can't even run 1 mile. You're there criticizing somebody. That is how it is for every one of us. We are there, we can easily criticize people, but we can't step out to that stage. So let them criticize you, but don't dwell on it, because they can't even do half of what you are doing. You know the funny part? People who are out there doing these great things, some of them don't even have up to a quarter of the talents that you have in you. Yes. They refuse to let the fear overshadow their actions, and you see them out there. So you need to learn how to face your fear of being seen. Let us do this thing. Let us come out. Create that content. Do that thing that is in your mind. The world is waiting for you. The world is expecting us to do great things. The world is expecting so much from us. You're going to be robbing the world, your talents, your gifts, if you refuse to take an action and a step today. Remember, as you step into the light, perfection is just a myth. Every stumble, every mistake, every misstep is part of your journey. Learn from it. Let them be your stepping stone to move forward. Let your light so shine. Arise and shine, because you're the light of the world. See, it's not just enough to watch this video to the end and nod your head. It is of no use listening to this very point and not taking action. So I beseech you today, take that step now, right now. Do it now. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you really learned something in today's video. I'd love to see you again next time. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with friends. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time.